Welcome back, everybody. This is Eric here with Iraq Veteran 8888. All right, we got some 2A news that we're going to get down the pipeline here for you today. This particular article comes from firearmsnews.com. This one was written by Luis Valdez, and this came out on February 9th, 2022. And I'm going to get into this. And it does have some stuff in here from Eric Pratt at GOA, which is kind of one of the reasons I wanted to share this. And this involves Florida gun owners need your help to pass constitutional carry, all right? You know that the battle for constitutional carry is on fire in Florida and in Georgia. And we're going to reiterate and talk about a few things in this article that I think people really need to be aware of in terms of the political machine in Florida and how it operates. And we'll get into that a little bit. I would like for y'all to take a moment, if you will, and check out our Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit podcast. Matt and I from Ballistic Inc. put it together each week. It's an hour-long show, and we talk about all different kinds of random stuff. We hope you'll join us for that. We post it each week on Saturday on the YouTube channel here on Iraq Veteran 8888, and also on all of the normal podcast outlets that you might expect to find it on. If you do decide to listen to it in podcast form, do Uncle E a huge favor and leave us a great review. If you love the podcast, that helps us show up higher in search results and helps us overall. Okay, so check out LLP, and I would really appreciate it. And let us know what you think about it. All right, that's our podcast. Hello, everyone. Florida is at a crucial point. We have a Republican supermajority in the legislature with a pro-gun governor at the helm, yet constitutional carry is languishing. The constant excuse that so many so-called pro-gun Republicans tell me is that the tourism industry would be harmed if Florida passed constitutional carry. Remember, y'all, it's always about the almighty dollar. Never mind what the reality of people's rights are. We got to chase that holy dollar now. We can't be having the guns get in the way of tourism. That's how we get our money, baby. Yeah, give me that money. All right. You know that is a lie, and so do I. As Gun Owners of America's Florida State Director, I'm asking for all of our members outside of Florida to please call and email Governor Ron DeSantis along with Secretary of State Laurel Lee. Tell them that you fully support the passage of constitutional carry and would visit Florida more often or even move to Florida if it became the law of the land. Contact them below at, and of course, here's the information. I'll pipe that in below if you want to contact Ron DeSantis. And look, real quick, I'm proud of Ron DeSantis, man. Like, I think that what he's done as, the role that he has, filled as governor in Florida and just the overall essence of freedom that he has really supported, I think is noteworthy. And I think that his actions as governor should really go to set an example for what other governors need to try to achieve in their states, right? Now, we're not going to go into a lot of details on every little tiny policy, but let's just say that Florida has long been viewed as the freedom state. And you look at the diverse political landscape in Florida. Yeah, okay, so there's a Republican supermajority, right? There's a Republican governor, right? But yet, we're having all of this difficulty getting constitutional carry passed because all this pushback, right? So a lot of snowbirds and a lot of folks from all around the country end up retiring to Florida. So it's politically diversified, even though, there's this supermajority, there are a lot of people that live in Florida that don't exactly share the political views of the people that might be in control of the state. That doesn't mean, though, that if people are pushing for constitutional carry and people want it, right, you can't say, well, it'll affect tourism. Well, what about the people that live there? What about the people who have to protect themselves against folks that are trying to harm them? What about the people that visit Florida, right, and come down and cause trouble? So you're gonna make it a barrier of entry that's way harder for the average person to obtain a firearm and protect themselves against the very people who could be coming to their state to just do harm at their will without having to worry about the consequences because they'll be gone in a week? Come on. No one's buying that. Because you live outside of Florida, you can exert unique influence as a potential tourist. Again, Florida lawmakers constantly claim that the tourism industry would suffer if Florida had constitutional carry. This is one of their chief objections to permitless carry, but you can tell them otherwise. We all know that tourism in no way would be harmed by the expansion of Floridians' gun rights. In fact, it would greatly benefit Florida's tourism industry. Almost one half of the nation's 21 states total already have constitutional carry, and their citizens are safer as a result. Please call Governor Ron DeSantis' office and tell him that you fully support the passage of constitutional carry and would visit Florida more often, or even move to Florida if it became the law of the land. Making these calls will embolden Governor DeSantis all the more to push the legislature to send him a permitless carry bill. Now, I'll just, in closing, I'll just sort of mention here, right, why is it that it takes such a strong amount of grassroots effort when, okay, if a Republican runs on the gun control ticket, hey, I am pro-gun, your Second Amendment rights are no longer under attack when I'm in office because I'm a Republican, right? And that's what we do. We don't support gun rights, or we don't support gun control and this terrible gun legislation. We support gun rights. That's the mantra. That's what you're told. That's what you're led to believe. But there's a lot of rhinos in Florida. And Florida is one of the most unique states in that regard, where there's a lot of people that run as R, but at the end of the day, what they actually do is not very indicative of what you would expect a Republican to do, especially when it comes to 2A rights. Now, you would think a Republican supermajority, a Republican governor, should we even be having this conversation? We should be able to just get that stone rolled right on through, right? Republicans are pro-gun, aren't they? Prove it, right? And look, if you're a citizen, you need to weaponize that, right? It's an election year. These people want to get reelected, right? So hold their feet to the fire on that. Tell them that, okay, fine, we'll reelect you, but you're going to give us this. You're going to do what you promised, and you're going to pass constitutional carry. Same goes for Georgia. I'm in Georgia right now. It's my home state. It's going through the exact same thing, right? We have to make sure these people understand that elections have consequences, but it's a two-way street. Right? You don't get to run on the pro-gun ticket and say, I'm pro-gun, and then not do anything to advance pro-gun legislation. Especially when there's such a rampant will of the people and an opportunity that exists for it to happen. So, Florida, you're not alone. We're with you. We understand your struggle, and we're trying to help. Support GOA if you can. Great article. Just want to put that out there. Have yourselves a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Go over to Ballistic Ink and pick yourself up a snazzy new t-shirt. That's one way you can support us. Have yourselves a great week, great day. Be free, y'all. See you soon.